Comedy Now Uncensored, starring Matt O'Brien. Please welcome Matt O'Brien.
Hello. Oh my God. Thank you guys for coming. I'm happy to be here, man, in Toronto. Guys, you happy to be in Toronto or what? Oh, what a great town. I love being in like a big city. I live here. Something people should tell you about living in a big city is you're gonna see a lot of gross shit. Living in a big city. Everybody has like a gross out story of something gross they've seen. I was riding the subway one time. I saw a nun puke into a box of cereal. I didn't know that was a thing you could see. Like, it was just like, and no one looked. And even after, she's just like, Jesus Christ. Like, that's a very appropriate reaction. That's. The first week I lived here, I was coming out of my apartment, I yawned, a pigeon flew past my face, and the tip of its wing touched my tongue. What do you do? Like, that's. I was like, ah! Like, what do you. Like licking mailboxes and kissing homeless people? Like, I don't know what. Even people walking by were like, that's happened to me once. I'm like, no. It shouldn't happen to anyone ever. Pigeon touching the tongue. My dad worries about me. He's like a really old-fashioned guy, so he'll call me like every week or so. And he called me this summer, and he was just like, hey, how's Toronto going? I'm like, I don't know, good. The pigeon thing was awful. Like, I still taste it. He's really old-fashioned. He was just like, Gay Pride's coming up this weekend. You know that? Did you know about Gay Pride? I'm like, yeah, everyone knows about Gay Pride. It's not a big deal. Like, I got gay friends. And without even hesitating, he just goes, be careful. And he hangs up the phone immediately. I don't know if what he thinks is gonna happen. Like, dicks are gonna be swooping at me like hawks, and I'm gonna defend myself. Like, they're everywhere. Get me a fly swatter. God damn, one touch my tongue. Tastes like the pigeon. Why is that? This city makes no sense. Like, it's 2011. I don't understand how you can still be afraid of gay guys. I think gay guys are hands down the funnest people on the planet. Can we agree with that? Absolutely. Everything about them, they can dance, they chiseled, colors, everything fun. They make everything funner. I saw my gay friend shopping for groceries. He was holding 2 pineapples just like pirouetting down the aisles. I was like, look at those toes. Someone with confidence. Can't do that. We have a whole street in Toronto that if you walk down it and you go, hey, somebody will go, hey, back to you. You can't hate that. That's too much fun. What a fun time. There's one big thing that gay guys have that straight guys will never have. Gay guys can molest straight women as much as they want. And women love it. Like, there's probably a few women here. You guys got a gay best friend, Jeffrey or something. And there's at least one picture of you two on Facebook of him coming up behind you going, honk, 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 honk. And it's the best. You're just like, oh, I love this man. Woo. But if I were to do that, I'd ruin the picture. That's not fair. You wouldn't tag me in that. And I witnessed this firsthand. I went to my girlfriend's gay friend Alexander's house for drinks. We walked in there, we put our jackets down, and I see him going around shaking everyone's hands. And then he gets up to my girlfriend and he looks at her and he goes, we're going out tonight, you big fat skank. I just love your little boobs. Look at those boobs. I just want to squeeze them all day. Oh, look at that slutty skirt. You're such a skank. Oh, God, look at those buttons. I want to box them up and send them back to Nana. Ooh, let's see that puss. Where's that puss? I'm still standing in the doorway. He comes over to me and he's like, "Hi, I'm Alexander. It's nice to meet you finally." I'm shaking his hand. I'm just like, "Am I mad at you? I don't know how to feel right now." I've never done that to her. She looks very satisfied. And that makes me uncomfortable. I can't do the same thing to her. I tried. Later that night, we're at the bar. We were dancing, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I know she likes." And I look at her, I was like, "You know what? You do look like a big skank tonight. Like a big slut, you know, like a big old skanky slut." And immediately, like I go, "Bah, bah, 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 bah." And she just hits me away. She goes, "Get your hands off of me! What is wrong with you? You can't touch me like that." And the thought actually came into my head. I was like, maybe if I was gay, I could touch my girlfriend. That doesn't make sense anytime, ever. Good for them for finding a loophole. Good for them for finding their own hole, really. You got a season's past sexuality, so good for them. They do whatever they want. I love when they grab boobs and they're just like, "Oh, I hate them. Oh, ew, ew." Try doing that as a straight man. Be like, "Oh, I don't like these things. Ew, ew, ew." I don't know who you're winking at, your other buddies that are just like, "Ooh, don't do that." When I was single, like, I didn't have any moves with women. Like, I didn't have any... The only thing that me and my buddies would do when we would see hot women walk by, we would just start banging on shit and making noises at them. That's all we had. Like, we'd see women walk by, we'd just be like, "No!" Is she looking? Oh my God, she looked. What a slut. It's gotta be it. It backfired one time. We were on this patio. These women walked by, and we were just, yeah. And they walked up to us, and they're like, "Hey, what's going on, guys?" And we're just like, "I don't know." And it's at that point I wish I had like some kind of cool intro. Anything. But they found out my nickname, and everybody calls me OB because my last name's O'Brien. And so she was like, "Hey, I heard your friends were calling you OB. What's that? What's that mean? You can tell me, mystery man." And I tried to think of something cool I could tell her, but the only thing that came out of my mouth, I was like, "Yeah, OB, it's like the tampon." She was like, "I don't get it." And I was like, "I go with the flow." And that's how I met my girlfriend. She was like, "I want you inside me once a month." I was like, "Perfect, I'm very lazy." We had our first pregnancy scare recently. Yeah, hush over the audience. I've done that at a show before, and people have gone, "Woo!" Like, that's a weird thing to woo. Everybody gets one. Like, everybody has at least one. If you're having, like, a dozen, then you're doing it wrong. Like, that's... We had our pregnancy scare, and it's amazing how a woman can turn immediately in that situation. Because, like, women are very, like, soft-spoken. She's very sweet. We were having sex. She's very soft, very sweet. And then immediately, condom broke, and I was like, ugh. And she just turned into, "You're buying me Plan B? I'm not gonna buy it. You gotta buy it for me, you piece of shit. Why'd you do this to me? Why'd you do that? Why you gonna do that?" every night. And I have no problem buying it. I think the guy should have to buy Plan B. That should be the guy's responsibility. I was like, yeah, I'll buy you Plan B. It's my spill. I'll clean it up. That makes sense. It's a type of spill. I went right to the pharmacy, and before the pharmacist even said anything, I was like, Plan B! I gotta get Plan B. I don't care who knows. I don't care who knows. Shoppers, drug board knows. I need it. Come on. It's the biggest box. It's 2 pills, and it's the size of a case of beer for some reason. She's pulling it off the shelf, dropping it on the ground. She gives it to me. I gotta portage it like a canoe to the cash. I'm hitting people in the face with it. People are yelling at their friends like, Plan B's coming through, heads up, kick it on! Godspeed! And I get up to the cash, and she rings it in. She's like, that'll be $40. I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. I'll give you everything. I just need this. I'll give you all my clothes. Stole my babies. She rings it in, and she's like, it'll be a couple of minutes. I gotta refill a receipt machine. Okay, whatever. Like 2 minutes go by, and I'm like, why am I waiting for a receipt? I'm never gonna use this. This won't be a customer return for me, ever. It's not a tax write-off. Like, I'm not gonna come back to it in April and be like, oh yeah, ooh. The only way I could see using this receipt is if I show up a few months later, slam a baby on the counter with the receipt stapled to its forehead. Just feel like it didn't work. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, I'd like to speak to a manager, please. Hi, can I get store credit or something? I don't know. What's this word? Doesn't even have a name. What is this? I got the receipt anyway, just in case. And she still gave me flack about buying it. The cashier leans in closer. She goes, are you sure you want to do this? There's other options. And I look at her and I'm just like, Plan A was marbles at the top of the steps. I'll take this. Because I'm a gentleman, right? Like that sounds... I don't know if there's different plans. I don't know if Plan C is like tequila shots and a roller coaster ride or something. I don't know. Could be a lot of plans out there. I think Plan B is the best one, really. My favorite holiday is Halloween, hands down. Hands down is the funnest. Everybody gets drunk and slutty. I think the funniest part about Halloween is the walk of shames the morning after. For sure. Because usually a walk of shame is just like a scruffy guy coming out of a house, or like a girl still in her sequin dress, just like holding her shoes, like, oh, fuck my life. Oh, shake it off. November 1st, you'll see a full pirate walk down the sidewalk. Just carve his heart for power. He's really into that character. I would hate to be a kid and see like my childhood hero walk down the sidewalk all hungover. It's so traumatizing. Just be like, why is Jack Sparrow taking his shit in our garden? I don't know, but Buzz Lightyear is puking in our pool. Don't look. Grossest thing that happened to me was I was getting this slice of pizza one time. I walked in there, it was late night, I was kind of drunk. And I was like, can I get a meat supreme slice? The guy grabs it. The guy had an extra thumb growing out of his little hand. It was this little yellow, like thing. Yeah, and I see this thumb, and the first thought in my head is, I'm not gonna eat this slice of pizza. But I didn't say that out loud. I was like, I think if you have an extra limb of any kind, don't get in the food industry is a good rule. Am I right? a bit much. Unless you have like 6 arms and you're making pizzas with one side and submarine sandwiches with the other. People are calling up their friends like, you gotta get down here. This guy's like Goro from Mortal Kombat. It's awesome. But not the thumb. That's useless. It's grossing me out. So he puts it in the oven. I'm like, okay, I might be able to get over this thumb thing he's got going on. And he's like, hey, for here to go, man. And I'm like, in my head, I was like, get me out of this mutant factory. Please, God, to go. But for some reason, out of my mouth, I was like, well, for here. For here would be great. Be grand. And he gives me this slice. He's cutting it in half. And I thought I'd be cool eating it. But his little thumb was dragging along the slice while he's cutting it. He's taking toppings off and there's sauce caught in it. He doesn't know. There's no feeling in it. So I'm standing there. He gives me this slice. At this point, everyone behind me is just peeled to the walls. I'm some sort of amusement to them now. Is he gonna eat the slice? And I'm standing there, I'm frozen, I can't move at all. I didn't want to be rude to this guy, because I see him looking at me, he's like, it's fresh out of the oven. And so I start putting it, like, I start dumping it in my mouth. You know, like ducks, how they eat? I was like, this guy doesn't get it still. He just looks at me and goes, oh, and his little thumb is still there, and he's like, it's working. And I take a bite down on the slice finally, on this big piece of sausage. You know when your brain convinces you something is what it isn't? I take a bite down and my brain immediately goes, that's his thumb, that's his gross thumb. I start puking all over myself and I leave. I still can't eat pizza. Or thumbs. I can't eat thumbs either. I started doing stand-up comedy because of my dad. Because of my crazy dad. Like all dads. He's crazy, right? Everybody has a crazy dad. Yes. They just hit a certain age where they're just like, I'm gonna mow the lawn naked. And they can. They can do it. The wife supports them. She's just like, don't get a cut. Again. He just goes crazy for no reason. Like, good for you, like, do it. But he was crazy like my whole life. My whole life, this man's crazy. He's so crazy. One time, he punched the steering wheel of our Pontiac Bonneville so hard, you didn't need to start it with a key anymore. That's a hard punch. We were just in traffic, and he's like, God, every time, pow, pow, pow. The keys fell out, the car turned off. He didn't realize he just turned the knob where the keys were, and it turned back on. Without even hesitating, he just looks back and he goes, well, that's a new one, and then kept driving. My dad one time knowed his way out of a speeding ticket. He just said no repeatedly to the cop. Until the cop just left. Like, the cop pulled us over and he's like, do you know how fast you're going back there? And my dad's just like, oh, no. Nope, no. And the cop's just like, I don't know what's going on here, and then just left. My dad's flexing, like fist bumping himself, like that's a weird man. I'm pretty sure I caught him looking at porn once. 73% sure. I didn't see anything, because you know when you walk in on somebody doing something weird on a computer? You open the door and all you hear is click, 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 because they're closing all the windows. You still know something weird was happening there. My dad doesn't know to do that. So I didn't realize he was in the computer room, and I opened the door, and he just goes... He just pushed the whole computer off the desk. He still tried to justify it. He's like, I can't get an IP address, oh. It's like, I don't know what you were looking at. The man outdoes himself, though. The first time I brought my girlfriend home to meet my parents, there was a cat in heat outside one of the windows. Like, we were sleeping over, it was like 3 in the morning. There's a cat in heat. You guys know what a cat in heat sounds like, right? Ow! 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 It's 3 in the morning. Obviously, everyone's awake. You hear this horny cat. Ow! Ow! My dad yelled from his room, "Will somebody fuck that cat?" My girlfriend didn't see the humor in me getting up and leaving for 20 minutes. Guys, I'm Matt O'Brien. Thank you so much.